Nelson Mandela once said, "Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world." Good education provides the foundation by which students build their success. But at what cost is a good education still within reason?
Is there a student debt crisis?
$812.
$47,000.
$90,000.
$35,000.
$350,000.
$60,000 worth of student loans.
My minimum student loan payment is $1,000 a month.
It should take me about 10 years to pay that back.
I will be roughly 36.
45 years old.
I don't know how old I'll be when I pay that off.
To about 45 million Americans who have student loans. Those loans amount to $1.6 trillion as well.
Americans owe over $1.5 trillion in student loan debt.
1 out of 6 Americans have student loans, and not just small loans, but we're talking about the average loan being well over $30,000.
America's student loan problem just surpassed a depressing milestone. Outstanding student debt reached $1.521 trillion in the first quarter of 2018. According to the Federal Reserve, hitting $1.5 trillion for the first time, surpassing credit card debt. According to the College Board, the average cumulative student debt balance per year in 2017 was $26,900 for graduates of a public four-year school and around $32,600 for graduates of a private, nonprofit four-year school.
I believe students, if that's their choice to go to college, they should go to college. There is a school for everyone.
Wants to go to college. They should be able to go to college without having staggering
They should
debt.
be able to get an education without getting drowned in debt. They should be.
The Higher Education Act has been reauthorized in various past years. Current authorization for the programs in the Higher Education Act expired at the end of 2013, but has been extended while Congress prepares changes and amendments.
But I think the student loan debt is something we should be educating parents about and students about in high school.
In high school, yes. Kids need to be taught. I wish I was taught about things.
As the demand for higher education continues to increase, so does the financial risk. It is theorized that the cost of higher education is more than it's worth. Many past or current presidential candidates are proposing to reduce or cancel all student debt. 64% of respondents believe forgiving most or all of student debt in the country would be a net negative for the economy, according to the National Association for Business Economics.
0% interest. There needs to be a way for people to pay off their debt without going into more debt.
Defaulting on any loan will have a negative effect on your credit score, which would make it harder for you to take out money in the future, or to buy a house or a car, or even start a business. It may even affect your chances of landing a job or an apartment.
You really have to look at the degree that you're getting and how that translates into future income. If you're trying to determine if your student loans are out of line with your future earnings, take a look at the professions that a particular degree will lead to and your probability of being able to enter that profession with that degree and the path of future success, how much you'll earn right out of college and what the career path looks like going forward from there.
That is truly unique and actually among the most toxic forms of debt we can get our kids into.
Many believe student debt can't be or should not be completely canceled.
You know, the student loan forgiveness. What about people who took loans and paid them back? What are we going to do? Give them reparations? Are they going to ask for refunds? I mean, where does all of this stop? Is not yet at the place where it wants everything given to them. Of course, young people want things given to them. Kids always do. People that are not yet mature, haven't lived enough, but we're doing a great disservice to our kids by shortchanging their humanity, shortchanging their opportunities to excel, to become something, to become larger than themselves. They're nothing more than pawns that can be bought with votes.
In my opinion, the country is currently in a crisis regarding student debt. I agree that actions towards reducing the amount of debt must be taken, but the question is, are the solutions political figures are promising just false hope? There is no one solution that could possibly please everyone. I agree that canceling debt would be unfair to those who have paid it off already in past years, but the tuition increase this generation is facing is catastrophic.